Hi guys, welcome back to Beyond the Bedside. So I am away on a little staycation with my husband, and one thing that is a big stressor for me whenever I leave the house is what will I eat? So that is always at the top of my brain. What will I eat when I'm away from home? So if you're interested in learning more and hearing what I'm going to eat today while I'm away on a little staycation, stay tuned to this video. So if you're new to my channel, Beyond the Bedside, welcome. So I started this channel after I walked away from my nursing job working at the bedside. So this is me chronicling my life after the bedside, beyond the bedside. So this weekend, me and my husband took a little staycation, and I say staycation because we're just an hour and a half away from home. It is our anniversary today, and we decided to just come out here and just enjoy a little bit of Clearwater, Florida. So having diabetes means that every single time I leave the house, I have to be constantly thinking, how can I manage this disease where I can maintain my energy level? So I have to eat the right foods. I have to take my medication. I just have to do all of these things. So these are things that are constantly going on in my brain. So on this channel, I talk about diabetes because that's personal to me. And I talk about all the other lifestyle diseases that are associated with things that can be managed by your diet, things that can be managed with exercise, and just lifestyle changes. So today we're gonna head out over to the Clearwater Beach, and we're gonna just enjoy the day, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I eat and how I manage myself while I'm out and about. This is our view from our window. I just love looking out at water. It's so peaceful, so serene. It's like my favorite thing to do. So if you don't understand, the biggest issue with having diabetes is to process the foods that you eat. Now, your body is not able to process it effectively because the insulin is either not working properly or you don't have enough. So with that, every time you eat, you're at risk of having a blood sugar spike. And once my blood sugar spikes, it's like the day's over for me. I have no energy. I just can't have a good time, and I try to avoid that as much as possible and try to keep it in a normal range. So one of the things that I use for support, along with taking my prescribed medication, I use this supplement called berberine, if you can see it. So I use the berberine as a supplement. Berberine acts similar to how metformin would act, if you know anything about metformin. And I also use this for my adrenal glands, because it turns out that my adrenal glands are out of balance, honey. And I just got information about this just this week. I remember if I told you guys that I did that hormone test, and when I got back the results from the hormone test, it says that my cortisol and my testosterone levels are elevated. And so that would be like an indication that I have PCOS, but I've never been formally diagnosed with PCOS, but that would have made a lot of sense and explain a lot of the things that are going on with me. So if you have diabetes and you're doing everything that you can to manage this disease, and it seems as if it's fighting you like crazy, go ahead and get a hormone test done, because it could possibly be your other hormones other than insulin that is causing these problems to be occurring and making diabetes so hard to manage for you. Guys, I've been talking to you about the walking. Let me tell you something, man. Walking, it's no joke. I'm gonna need y'all to get up and start walk. Look at this. Look at this looseness in this waist. Just take a look at this looseness right here, honey. Look at this looseness. You get rid of so much abdominal fat just from walking. Loose all around. I'm gonna have to get me some new jeans. Hello. So here in Clearwater, one thing about this place though, it's parking. Oh my goodness. It is so difficult to find parking. So on our way over to Clearwater Beach, we pulled over at this next little beachside situation here off of the Courtney Campbell Causeway. And it's just so quaint and so delightful. So we decided to just have lunch at the restaurant right here. And there's a lot of people parked out here. You can either park at the restaurant, or you could just park on the beach side right here. The parking was actually not expensive at all. We paid for 2 hours and it was... Now coming from Jamaica, when you tell me that this is the beach, I'm offended. What do you mean? This is the beach? What? Okay. Alright, if you say so. This is the beach. So the parking lot is right between the beach and the restaurant, the Whiskey Joe's in Tampa. And so we walked over. Dara ordered him a beer. We looked over the menu. And then we wait for our food. You know I don't like sit down and wait for my food. So because there was so much music in the restaurant, and don't get me wrong, I love music, but for this video purposes, we could not record and have the music playing. So these are just some shots from the restaurant while we're waiting for our food. Now me take my no self order gumbo. This is a lovely what's that, salmon with crab, and oh, it was so yummy. This is a Cobb salad. It was also good. Oh, that salmon. So the gumbo I ordered, I had no idea it came with rice. So the waiter offered to give me one without rice. So after lunch, we were able to come sit outside by the waterfront and just watch the birds and the ducks and just watch people going by. It was just such a lovely and serene afternoon. Just take a look at those waves just lapping along. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. But so yeah, so lunch was great. We're gonna do dinner sometimes in probably the next 2, 3, 4 hours. Yeah, because we've been hanging out here by the shores for a little bit now, and the sun is getting ready to set soon. So thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Beyond the Bedside. It was great doing lunch with you. Talk to you soon. Ta-ta.